substance. Join our staff and leaders of our church as we journey through topics that inform, engage, and inspire the daily life of our church.
Thanks for joining us at the Roundtable from Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. We are having a conversation today with one of our awesome members just to talk about what this church means to you. This is Glenda Gazette, and we are so glad you're here. I am Abbey Maynard. I'm one of the pastors on staff. And Glenda, I just want to start off by asking, how long have you been a member here?
So long that, let's see, I have a little degree. I have a little piece of paper that says that I graduated from the nursery school. Nursery, so if that's impressing you all, that lets you know I'm pretty old. But I've been here a very long time. That's true. I've seen a lot of changes, a lot of things done, moved from the church down on Beach, and which is Beechwood now, to this, and we went up to the Prospect Theater, and then we all marched down here to the beginning of the church, and I was just a little girl at that time. But it's been an important part of my life.
So you've grown up in this church all your life?
All my life.
Wow.
Always. Was active in the youth group, went to the hay rides, and the Saturday, I mean, we went someplace one time, I can't remember, to take clothes to someone on Saturday, and we were just always active.
Yeah.
And I will have to say, I met my best friend here. So my good friend Georgiana, we grew up together and in this church, and both of us were in our wedding, had our weddings here, and my parents, and then my children were married here in this church, and I've got a long history here.
Yeah, you're very ingrained.
I am.
So how do you feel like Pulaski Heights, I mean, you've said some of it already, but how do you feel like Pulaski Heights has built up your spiritual life, or been part of your faith journey? Oh gosh. Oh, so much. I had some really wonderful Sunday school teachers that were very, instrumental in making, I think the one main thing that you think about is that you want to be here. Mm-hmm. They instill that you're, not only was I having fun, but I was learning. And then as things began to open up for me to enjoy and be part of Bible studies, I have been in this one Read It Again Bible study group now for, I guess, 30 years. It has been in a long time, but so good. I mean, I can't even really quite put my finger on anything, but I also think that part of my spiritual growth in this church is through the volunteering. Mm. If you're not a part of something, if you can't give your time and get into it, then you're missing a lot. And being in the altar guild when I did that, that taught me so much about the inner workings, and I really loved that part of knowing about each time frame of things that we would do. Mm-hmm. I like that. So I don't know if that answers your question. Yeah, very much.
Okay.
What is it that you think makes Pulaski Heights special?
Oh my gosh. I would say that it's people. Well, and certainly the clergy, but it is the welcoming. We have been really active and a part of a Sunday school class, and they are, oh my gosh, they're a part of our family and a fantastic source of, help. And I just, that's a big part of what makes it special for us, is doing all those things. And if you're not part of it, if you're not giving, you're not receiving very much then. Yeah. Does that make any sense to you? Good.
We've heard lots of people talk about how they've been with their Sunday school class through all kinds of things. How long have you been in your Sunday school class? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't. I would say 45 years maybe in this one, because there was a period of time when we weren't
active in a Sunday school. Kids and everything, we didn't do as much. But I would say at least 45 years in that Sunday school class, yeah.
That's awesome. I can really see why they're family.
They are. It's a good group.
Yeah. Do you have a particular, I mean, I'm sure you have lots of fantastic memories at this church, but is there anything in particular that that really sticks out to you?
Memory that's, this is, I think it's something that really does come to me and hit me is, I remember coming to the service after 9/11, actually. That was very, very sweet. That was very meaningful to me. But I think that the other thing that stands out so much, I have to tell you, it's my wedding day.
That's valid.
Walking down that aisle, but that was, and our church is so pretty. So, and then watching my daughter walk down the same aisle was very good. But anyway, it's there's so many good memories that's why this church is so important to me.
Yeah,
it's because I just keep adding on more good things to come. I hope more good things to come, and we've really been blessed. We have been so blessed with such outstanding ministers that is what keeps you too. You come to church to learn something, and I don't think I've ever left without learning some tidbit of something that keeps me going. So I do have to say that having our ministers and getting up in there and giving the sermons, that's awesome.
Yes.
And also, I just marvel at how well they do, and walk away and not look at anything. They're wonderful.
Well, you've talked a little bit about some of the many things that you've been involved in. Can you tell a little bit, just if you'll list even some of the stuff that you've been involved in over the years here? Okay,
let's see if I can think. Of course, I did Altar Guild for a long time. When we first started doing the food pantry, I was active in that because I would call every week to get people to deliver. On Saturday, that's the way we did it then. And then, of course, I gave time down at Helping Hands. And, I would decorate the tables for whatever was going on. I worked on that. Was active and did a lot in our UMW. I chaired that for a long time, and that was really, see, you're making me remember more things that I've done and that have meant so much to me. You're good at this.
Well, thank you.
So those are, I guess that's the main things I can think of right now. I'll show you, I'll think of something much later.
Well, is there anything that you're looking forward to or that excites you about the future of this church?
Well, it continues to grow. It's so neat to see all these little children that are here coming. And for us right now, our big thing is our TV ministry, because we are at home a lot. And that is, so that's what's really right there forefront for us.
Yeah.
Is the TV ministry. And of course, our Sunday school class, Fathomers, we Zoom, and that is important. But I just see a lot of good things going on with our church. I just love it, and I know everything is working in the way it should.
Wonderful. Well, Glenda, thank you so much for being here and for talking with me.
Thank you. I've enjoyed visiting with you.
I have too. Well, thank you all for joining us on the Roundtable from Pulaski Heights, a podcast of discussions with substance. You can join us again next week for more conversations with our members and hearing about how incredible this church is.
It is.